Author Urvashi Butalia has refused to be a member of the Formal Complaints Committee to probe the charges of sexual assault against Tehelka Editor-in-Chief Tarun Tejpal. Writing to Shoma Chaudhary, Urvashi Butalia has said that any such committee that was planned was now redundant because the due process under the law has begun. I have with me our correspondent Aditya Raj Kaul for more on this. Aditya, explain to us exactly what Urvashi Butalia is saying, and also are we to believe that now that the Goa police has taken suo motu cognizance of the case, any other kind of internal probe becomes redundant actually?
Certainly, this is yet another blow to the Tehelka management. In fact, we had seen Shoma Chaudhary coming out to the media informing that Urvashi Butalia would head up sexual harassment cell which would lead the internal probe in this matter. That was at least 4 days ago. Now, Zuban Books, which is headed by Urvashi Butalia, has come out with a statement going on to say that Zuban would like to clarify that our director Urvashi Butalia is not on the committee Tehelka was planning to set up in line with the Vishakha guidelines, nor on any other committee related to the Tejpal case. On Friday, 22nd of November, Urvashi wrote to Shoma Chaudhary saying any such committee that was planned was redundant now that the due process and the law had begun. So certainly a very major blow to the Tehelka management. Of course, Shoma would have to clarify what led to this, or was it Urvashi has later decided to pull off this committee. As you were mentioning, Goa police is investigating this case. In fact, this is a very crucial stage of investigation at this moment. Right. Any moment now, the girl's statement would be recorded either in Goa or in Mumbai, but the sources are telling us she has in fact confirmed to the Goa police that she will give her full cooperation. In fact, she will also file a police complaint if the police insists.
Right, Aditya, and if I'm not mistaken, the girl has confirmed in her resignation letter that there was an attempt for cover-up and that Shoma Chaudhary has not entirely acted in her interest as media was projecting. That was in a way corroborated by the victim herself in her resignation letter.
Certainly, the cover-up was mentioned in the resignation letter. In fact, it was a very stinging letter, a very bombastic letter by the victim. In fact, yesterday morning, she sent that to all the editors of Tehelka, resigning from the post in Tehelka where she was working for last 1.5 years. In fact, we also know how words like intimidation, character assassination and slander were not just used against Tarun Tejpal but also against Shoma Chaudhary. In fact, Shoma Chaudhary, in an exclusive interview to me late last night, said that the girl was completely lying and she would prove that in the next few days. So completely a war of words between the both sides, but certainly the police will take into account this latest letter,
right,
resignation letter by the victim, and see if there was some role of Shoma Chaudhary in siding with the main accused in this case, that is Tarun Tejpal.
Right. So basically what we are seeing now is that Shoma Chaudhary equally as much probably under the scanner for the way she handled the case as Tarun Tejpal, of course, facing the serious charges. But given the circumstances, are we to believe now that the only recourse left for Tarun Tejpal now is to defend himself in a court of law? He doesn't have the luxury of an internal committee recommendation or observations anymore.
Certainly, internal committee is almost like redundant now, as Urvashi Butalia has mentioned, because it is under the Goa police now, and there are very serious charges against Tarun Tejpal. And at this moment, we do know that Tarun Tejpal has already reached out to the Delhi High Court. In fact, any moment now after 10 a.m., the Delhi High Court would actually hear his anticipatory bail plea. And at this moment, we also know that last Friday, Tarun came out with a statement saying that he would cooperate with police, but he hasn't surrendered till date, and we do not know where he is. He has almost gone underground. He has not appeared in his office. He is not seen at his residence. So where exactly is Tarun Tejpal is the question. And Shoma Chaudhary continuously saying that he is in India. He has not left the country. In fact, there were speculation that Goa police might throw a lookout notice against Tarun Tejpal, which would actually lead to him being checked at all airports, and he will not be allowed to move across the country or move out of the country. So at this moment, the Goa police certainly investigating this. They have already questioned Shoma Chaudhary and 3 witnesses in this case. We are also told that the victim has been approached. The victim has assured full cooperation, and any moment now the victim's statement will be recorded, right, and thereafter Tarun Tejpal will also be grilled by the Goa police.